I'm going to break down exactly how I turned a funnel and a credit card into over $100,000 directly in my bank account. I'm actually going to show you guys the funnel that I'm referencing so that you can have an idea. So I'm going to pop it up on the screen right now. So what we're looking at is the funnel that I used in order to acquire clients for my credit repair business. This is a book funnel for my book, The Credit Reset. This is the exact funnel that I use. This is the breakdown of it. You have your headline at the top, claim your free copy. Now, the cool thing about giving away a free copy of your book is that it's far more profitable than just selling a copy of your book, and I'll explain why. So the book cost me $3 to $5 depending on how many I ordered at a time to print out. As you can see right here, you only pay $7.95 for the shipping. So in the shipping cost covers the cost to print the book and the cost to actually ship the book. As you scroll down, you see more benefits. I have testimonials here for more social proof. When you click on the button that says, yes, reserve my copy now, you get taken to a 2-step order form. Now, this was so important when it came to acquisition for clients. So you see right here, it has where they're going to ship the book to. At the bottom, you see upgrade my order. They add an audio book on top of the shipping at $37 for the audio book. What's awesome about this is 1 out of 4 people that ordered a free book, they took me up on that offer, which means I was able to give away the book. And on average, I made $33 for every book that I gave away. Because after this, there's 2 more upsells for a course and one-on-one coaching. So I was able to generate a bunch of clients at a negative cost per acquisition, which means I was getting paid to acquire customers, because as soon as they fill out that first portion of the order form, let's see if I can pop it back up here. As soon as they fill out that first portion of the order form, all of their information, like their name, their email address, and everything I would need to contact them got downloaded into the system. It was in my backend until they finished their order. Then they got moved into a different segment of my email list that already completed the order. Once I had their phone number, their full address, their email address, I was able to call all of these people that finished an order and offer them a free consultation. Just to give you a visual, I'll pop up a little doodle for you. So it cost me $5 to print a book, and about $2 to $3. Sorry, my penmanship is not the best, but about $2 to $3 to actually ship it to them, depending on where they're at. I made an average of $33 for every time I gave a book away for free. I already have their email address, their phone number, their physical address. Then out of the people that purchase, about 3 out of 10, on average, 3 to 4 people out of 10 after they make a purchase, I was able to get them signed up for my credit repair business, which, let's see if I can clear this out. After acquiring the customer, getting paid to acquire the customer, $33 minus the $7 or $8 that I had to spend in order to get them. And I'll talk a little bit about how I was able to actually get them into to purchase or get a free book. The average lifetime value of my credit repair clients was about $1,200. That's between the monthly recurring revenue, that's between the affiliate income, that's between people purchasing even more books. which means every time I was like acquiring a customer at a $1,200 lifetime value, I was getting paid $33 to acquire this customer. So this allowed me to turn my book into a money-making machine. And you can do the same thing for your product or service. Whatever your service is, if you have some kind of book, because especially after somebody read the book and I got them on a consultation call, it didn't really take a whole lot of selling because I demonstrated everything that I knew and exactly what I was going to do for them in the book. It was just a matter of if they wanted to do it on their own or have the person they've already received so much value from do it for them. So it became a really easy sale. I use influencer marketing for the most part with retargeting through Facebook ads. So I would contact a list of 100, 200, 300 influencers at a time. So 300 influencers at a time. And I would pay them on average, depending on how large their audience was and how targeted they were. I give them about $500 to $8,000 for a single post. That's where I got my acquisition costs of about $3, depending on how many books I sold. It kind of varied between each influencer, but I'm just giving you a general idea. Now, where does the credit card come into play with this? I finance all of the influencer campaigns on a credit card, and I made sure within that period of time, when those people come through as a lead, and this website is this funnel is so old, you can just see how much different I look at this period of time. That's how long I've been doing this. But no lead was taken for granted. I would call them, email them. I would follow up in so many creative ways in order to make sure I got a return on my money. So whether I paid the influencer $500 for a post or $1,000 a post, that was really my range. Depending on the person, I really wasn't going past that unless they've already had some success and we already had a working relationship and it just made it easier to spend more and get more clients out of it. That's about how much I was spending, $500 to $1,000. So I do maybe 3 or 4 influencers throughout the week, and it just made my business a money-making machine because I had a negative cost per acquisition. All that means is every time that I got a customer, I was already in the positive before they said yes. Before they said yes, I was already in the positive. So it made it easier to scale my business. So that's exactly how I use one funnel and one credit card to put an extra $100,000 in my bank account. So if you want more videos and more content like this, just make sure you follow me on Instagram. Peace.